Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on The Walking Dead. So everyone's pretty much heard the news. I'm kind of late on this just because I was a little bit busy, but Clementine is officially back. She's back in the comics section, or comics section, what am I saying? She's returning in the comics, and basically I'm going to be giving you guys the details. So there's an article, I'll link it down below, but there's basically some new cover art. But first, they're going to be making a 5-issue comics, which is actually going to start Rick Grimes and I believe Clementine together. They're gonna be like partners duo. So something that really tells me straight away about this is that obviously it's not a game. It's a little bit disappointing, I will admit, but I kind of expected it just to be the comics just because of the way Robert Kirkman hinted it. So it's really surprising that we still got news right away. I really didn't think we were gonna get any news anytime soon, so I thought that was funny. But yeah, as we all know, Clementine is not going to be returning in a video game format. Instead, it's going to be continuing in the comic books. So something that's really interesting is that this is obviously going to be about Rick Grimes and Clementine. And something that I've noticed was, spoilers for the comics in case anyone cares, but basically Rick Grimes is dead in the comics, and so that's why it's a little bit weird that she's with Clementine, just because it clearly looks like a sequel, since it looks like it continues off from The Walking Dead the final season. So it looks like this is going to be a non-canon universe of just an alternative timeline where Rick and Clem meet. It's kind of weird, but I really don't care. I think they can do whatever they want. There's a lot of stuff in the comics and the TV shows and a bunch of other media that doesn't really make sense. So if this is non-canon, that's perfectly fine. I think it's pretty much non-canon considering Rick Grimes is alive, so I find that's pretty funny. But yeah, here are the new cover arts for Clementine. This is one of her with an axe, and this is one with her crutches by her side. You can see that the crutches are still there. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the, they're right on track of what the Clementine outfit's supposed to look like, but the face structure looks a little bit different than what Clementine looks like in the actual video game. That's personally what I don't really like about this, so I personally wish that they would fix it. Of course, it doesn't release till, oh yeah, I forgot to say the date, my bad. It doesn't release till July, where is it? July 7th, 2021, so it's going to be on a Wednesday. I'll definitely be picking this up. I'm probably not going to get the actual comic books, but instead I'll get it on maybe Apple Books or Google Play. I'm not sure what to use. Maybe Amazon Kindle. I'll probably just use Amazon Kindle. I've never used Amazon Kindle. I don't really have any comics other than this one comic that my friend gave me, so I'm pretty excited just to be reading it and be interested in this. But yeah, there's nothing a whole lot to talk about other than Clementine's returning, and that's pretty much confirmed that's going to be in the comic book form. I do find it a little bit suspicious that Robert Kirkman did mention that this would be before the end of this year, and he was right, it was in April, but he literally said that 2 weeks ago, so I find that a little bit weird, to be honest, but it's honestly not that big of a deal, but that's perfectly fine. I'm honestly pretty excited to see Clementine returning, and that's pretty much it. This is a really short video because there's really not a whole lot to talk about, so I would love to hear you guys' thoughts, concerns about Clementine returning. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? I was looking at the Telltale forums and not a lot of people were a big fan of Clementine returning, and I think that's perfectly fine, but the thing is, it's not really canon by the way it looks considering Rick Grimes is alive. So that's pretty much that. So that's where I'm going to end the video right here. It's a little bit of a short video. I'm a little bit tired and there's not really a whole lot to talk about, so I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, share, subscribe. It really helps our channel a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys later in the next video. Goodbye.